Hi guys, this is Jen with Unchained Crochet. Tonight I'm wearing my headband because I'm doing battle. I really want to play Pink Floyd's the Wall right now. All my startitis whips. That's just the ones I started because I was so excited when I started my YouTube channel and that I was going to do all these tutorials like pronto, just right away. And then came cows, the season of the granny, which I'm going to participate in just because I already have one started because I was going to design a top, so it's very fitting for that. So anyway, I have my relaxing piano music on. I think I've wearing off my eye makeup from earlier today. But so what's up? I could not weigh my hamper full of my startitis whips, but I couldn't weigh them alone, so what I did was I weighed myself and I weighed myself holding the hamper, and it's about 11.5 pounds or so. I may be shaving off a bit, not as much as I do on my driver's license, but 11.5 pounds of yarn are gonna go up here. I have also, to help myself stay organized and motivated, focus, Jenny, focus. Focus. You need some focus. So I have been watching live with Rolling Through Life. What's up, Rolling Through Life? Loved the show tonight. It was great. Loved all the chat. So I have duct tape reinforced these with a folded post-it note and punched a hole in them. So they're all 2 gallon, I believe. They all have the hook size written on them. Ice yarn, Alera. So many spring projects. Most of them got pink color coded because they are ones that need to be finished for spring. And then there's a couple that are fall. There's a couple hanging up here. I need to label that one. That one's going to be called let's see, beekeeping on a cloudy day. So that's a mandala project there. I just need to, that one just got a hole punched through the bag. So I need to combine those into another 2 gallon bag. I may be out of 2 gallon bags, so let's just keep it real. And all these spares of mandala are going to go into the dough bowl over there with the rest of my mandala spares, leftovers. Quite honestly, I have maybe 5 projects started that were already started, I believe. Except for the slip slop. I don't want to show it very long because it's a mystery. Unless you look at the spoiler video. So anyway, yeah, what a wreck. What a wreck. I am tired. I met my crochet goal. I'm working toward doing the next step of the tutorial video series. And boy, this sucker is big as a blanket until you fold it up and you put your cuff and your sleeve on. So I am to the point where I'm getting ready to sew my side seams up on it for the slip slop. And it is slip slop. Oh, and there's a project, an older project I pulled out. It's with Lion Brand jeans. And why? Somebody tell me why they would stop carrying khaki. I can't find it anywhere online at Joann's or Lion Brand. The khaki jeans yarn. Why did they stop carrying khaki? Look at it. I mean, it's a pretty tan and it's great to work with. So I had some of this left over from a baby blanket I did for a client. And I'm just going to, all I got to do is finish up the back shoulders. So I'm just going to add that as accent. I might switch the stitch up. It's a window pane stitch. I might just switch it up to a lacy shell with V-stitches and shells. So that's what's going to happen to that top, and it's going to get done soon. So I'm leaving it off the wall. Right now I'm off the hook. Oh, man. So this is all coming down. I'm going to hang the sock over here. And the chair usually is here, but I've been sitting in it watching lives because the height of that chair is helping me as opposed to the recliner with my leg right now. So it's been a bad knee day. Leg in general is all still swollen off and on. It's just, ugh. I'm so tired of it. I just want spring to come. I want to get out and get walking again. So I will let you go. I'm going to pause here, add more later, get down to work. Still loving the headscarf. Got my little pocket that I just reached in and grabbed my glasses from. Love it. All right, I would like to sell these. They're easy to make and they're fun. They're so fun. All right, see you guys in a bit. It's hot up in here, boss. Okay, so almost done. I've decided to move a few things up like this. The yellow orange labels are fall, so then I think that's gonna go up just so I will have to work extra hard to get up there, and believe me, it's hot getting up there. But all of these here, we'll just pan it. Spring projects, all the other ones. And this one here is for my, I got notes in there. Not the block pattern, I don't think. Oh, that's a pattern I was thinking about doing with it, but I went against the grain and I ain't doing no pattern. Oh, I'm copying a pattern just by looking at it, but it doesn't have anybody's name on it, so it's mine now. Anywho, I'm rethinking my Gramercy cart as I'm doing this because I've been reorganizing it as well, just cleaning it up and decided how much I want to hang off of that. Before I had the mandalas hanging on the Gramercy cart. Let me go grab it real quick. And I thought, well, you know, it's nice. It rolls around. It's a little hard going over my carpet, my rug. It's a shag rug. But this here is the Gramercy cart. And right now I've just got this one basket hanging on it. And then this one over here for my pens. And then I've got stuff down here. My yarn receipts are down there. A ruler. I don't remember if there's anything in that bag yet. But these came to put on the side, on the pegboard side, but I wanted more space and didn't want all these sticking out. So I've got 3 of these left over from it and realized that they fit on my pegboard right here. I'm not going to use them here. I have another piece of pegboard, a whole other setup, and I may do it right over here and just put them side by side for my sewing supplies. I've never organized my sewing stuff other than getting some of those plastic roll around carts. So I have plans for that, I think. I don't know. After sewing this and sewing my hook roll, I really want to try to sew a little bit, rotate crafts. So anyways, these would be great for spools of thread. So I've got 4 of those, so 16 hooks, and they fit the pegboard. So 3 of those, sorry, I lied. The other one's hanging up on the Gramercy cart. So the Gramercy cart is still great. I do love it. Swivels nice and easy. I can bring it in to do a show. Got my purse hanging there. So it's just nice to have my purse. I might sometimes carry my lotion off the Gramercy cart, throw it in my purse, and go out for the day. And then I've got my lotion with me. If I forget to take it out of my purse, it's there. My phone will be in there, you know, so it's all there. I'm doggone tired, man. I'll tell you what, that's a lot of work. I don't know how some of you guys that organize so much stay so organized. If you've got any tips for a sister, help me out. Because it seems like I'm always organizing and reorganizing, and then I'll do it again. When I organize, it fuels my fire, and it makes me want to start more projects. But as you can see, I have plenty of projects I can work on. Plenty. And these are just ones that are started. I got more projects down there, some whips. Oh, there's a fall bag that hasn't made it up yet onto the wall. Some ivory yarn. I haven't started touching that yet. That's going to be another Miss Priss. And right now I don't even know where my Miss Priss project's at, but I showed that in the video, I think last night. I need prayer and a beer. Yeah, so all my mandalas are taken over. My scraps of mandala have taken over this half of the dough bowl. It's I don't know if I can get it all in there. It's a really big one. It takes up almost all of that shelf there. So sock weights are dwindling. Since I did a couple of sock weight marled like this, 2 strands held together. I did this. I did a big 6 or 7 foot wide star blanket for my daughter. Did a couple baby blankets and donated those. So my sock weights are really dwindling, other than what I have down here in my whips. A couple of whips that are knit, which I haven't been doing much of at all, and not planning to. And then I've got some bulky weights down here. All this junk here is usually behind the chair. Toolbox I don't really use. I should do something else with that. I might add a shelf underneath the pegboard for the sewing stuff, and then be able to utilize that better. I'd like to figure out what I'm going to do with this thing. It'll hang on a pegboard as long as I don't hang the 1x2 as low as the edge like I did on this one here. The 1x2 is right behind there, so I can't get that angle to get that hooked on there. I don't know if it'll work or not. I think it might. So for now, I'm just going to store my extra pieces of the Gramercy cart. Hanging the mandala off the little paper towel like rolls on that thing. It's okay. If you crochet as fast as I do, I don't recommend it. So I just stripped my Gramercy cart down, and these are going into a bag and into the guest bedroom for now with all my sewing junk, till I fill up to tackling that. Oh, and look, more ice yarn. One of my priorities is the Granny Square Season of the Granny challenge. So I'm working on that. I got daily written on that, daily cal. This I need to work on daily. That's really just one day it should be done. I have to finish a slipper and then finish the other slipper. I've been whining for a few years, wanting to find the perfect yarn, rainbow yarn, to do my slippers with. So I got that from Ice. That's their Magic DK Baby, I think. Or just DK, Magic DK. So I got lots of purples, it seems. I got a little bit of blue and turquoise. Some magenta. A yellow project. It's a really pretty yellow. So I'm a sick person. Yikes. Ay, 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 ay. The hubs helped me, but he did the top hooks for me because I couldn't get up on the ladder because of my knee. Had knee surgery a couple weeks ago. So every day I keep thinking, I'm going to start walking because even though it's still chilly out. And then tonight, having to weigh myself on that scale before I held the bag of whips, I thought, man, I just keep gaining and gaining that weight back. One time when I was a kid, I was a teenager, and I was very curvy. I was voluptuous, as my aunt called it. She also called it pleasantly plump. But I was a size 12 back then. And back then, we considered that fat in the 80s. And it's like, come on, that's not fat. So anyway, when I had gained a little bit more weight one time, I literally jumped on that scale. Jumped on that scale. I was so mad at it that I broke it. It was the kind that kind of did that. It had the little meter to it. Mom asked me, what happened to the scale? I don't know. I broke it on purpose. I was so mad because I gained weight. Oh, goodness. I'll tell you what. This crafting addiction that we all have, I mean, it's good therapy. It really is. But I used to say it's cheaper than therapy. But no, it's not any cheaper. Not if you're really, really into the lifestyle. So, that's life. And then we got to talking in a chat group tonight on rolling through life. It was funny. But we were talking about, she was talking about doing children's church and stuff. And I said, VBS is where I got my seed planted, basically. I can't remember my exact words I used, but where the seeds of crafting got planted was in VBS, Vacation Bible School. And it was about 20 years ago or so. My mom, is it any wonder she said this? She's so witty. She said, you have a demon, a crafty demon, and his name is Art. That was a good one, Mom. Love ya. All right, guys. I'm done for the night. I'm pooped. I'm going to wait to do my tutorial for tomorrow. Here it is, all done. Pink are spring and summer projects, and then fall season projects are at the top where I can't reach them. They're safe for now. I don't know about this idea, guys. Now they're all back there, the whips. They're taunting me and talking bad about me behind my back.